Yo, yo, yo. Can everybody hear me? Just put number one. If you can hear me, alright? Just putting my fan on. Just put number one if you can hear me. Check, 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 check. Alright, cool. Number ones are coming through. Awesome. How you guys doing? Sorry about yesterday. I actually forgot to make a new live video and put it on YouTube until like 5 minutes before I was going to go live, so nobody attended the call. But anyway, apologies about that. Hoping all you guys are doing alright. Okay, so I've had a few people saying, do you find out which is the best performing ad? I can check now. Okay, so and again, you know, I've spent quite a lot of money on these ads so far. In fact, in the past week, I've spent $876. But I still don't know because there's still not enough data coming through from a couple of these ads down here. These ads are pretty much getting a good amount of traffic. You know, yesterday I upped my ad budget from $30 to $400, so I'm spending $100 a day effectively on each one of these ads. But it's hard to tell which one is the best performing ad at the moment. But from conversions, cost per conversion so far, this ad right here looks like it's the winner. Okay, but you know, even the conversion cost, this can come down. It's not really supposed to be this high. I'm hoping to get conversions of like $2, so $2 per conversion ideally. So I'm hoping this number here is going to go down, and that's going to happen just with more traffic. So I'm up to $876 so far. For those of you that are wondering, I haven't had any sales from these ads yet either. But I'm hoping that's going to come through pretty soon. But you know, this is the thing with paid traffic. You got to be prepared to test and spend an ad budget on just testing, just to get started. So I'm going to be spending around $1,000 or maybe even $1,500 just testing these ads, and that's money that I'm just going to lose, and I'm prepared to lose that money. You know, hopefully I'll get a sale, but I don't know. It's unpredictable. That's the thing with paid advertising. So just to bring you guys up to speed with what I'm doing. Okay. So have any of you guys got any questions before we get into today's training? Just quickly drop them into the chat. Okay, people saying that the microphone level is pretty low. Okay, let me just turn that up a little bit. Check, 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 check. I don't want it to start distorting, so that should be better. Yeah, it looks like the explainer ad is definitely going to be the winner, but we don't know yet. I don't hear Montgomery. Is your neighbor choking his chicken? I don't know. I think it's a bit early for Montgomery at the moment, but I'm sure he's going to make an appearance pretty soon. Google Ads is stating that I need to up my budget from $10 to $36. Yeah, it's always a good idea to start increasing your budget after the first day, but do it in increments. I mean, I was just impatient. I was supposed to go like $10, $20, $50, $75, $100, $150, $200, $300. But I just jumped straight from $30 to $400 because I was just impatient. It's probably not the best idea because, again, we're dealing with machine learning, but I just wanted to get some traffic into it, you know. Otherwise, it's just going to take so long. It's so loud we don't even hear the chicken. I think he's still alive. I heard him yesterday. He's probably just having a chicken nap at the moment, but he'll be up soon. Why don't use a screen overlay? I can't really be bothered. Okay, you're just gonna have to look at this screen, unfortunately. Okay, on Warrior Plus stats, is it considered a hop when somebody clicks on the YouTube ad and reaches the landing page? Yeah, for you guys, because if it depends where you're pointing your affiliate link. You remember there's that drop-down menu. If you're using the opt-in page as your drop-down menu, then that is considered as a hop. So somebody who gets to that landing page after seeing your ad, that is going to show up as a hop, okay? The only thing that you can't track is the actual conversions, so you can't see how many people are actually opting in. Okay, you can't see that, unfortunately. Is there a way to pull out 1 or 2 of your videos and only keep 2 in the campaign? Yeah, you can definitely do that. You can pause those ads, but I'm testing all of them because you never know. With paid traffic, it needs to have like an equal amount of traffic going to each one. You can see these ones, these top 2 here. They've both almost had the same amount of traffic, which is around 800 views. Whereas these ones down here have only had around 200, so it's not really fair. It's not really a fair test. Okay, that's why I'm not killing these ads just yet, because they might end up performing well. They might end up getting a low conversion cost, right? So that's why I'm keeping these ads running until I get the same amount of views and the same amount of data, the same amount of traffic, right? That's why I'm doing that. If you pause a campaign to make adjustments, will that damage the success of the campaigns? Yeah, I never pause the campaigns really, because it's just going to mess up the data that I'm getting. I'll pause the campaigns later once I know which ads are the winners, right? And I'll pause the ads that are just stinking up the place, But I won't do that right now. And you don't need to pause the ads if you make adjustments to the campaign. You don't need to do that. You can just make those adjustments. Are you still at max conversions? Yes. Yeah, it does run the daily budget very quick, but the thing about AdWords is it optimizes your campaign for different reasons. That's why you need to choose a campaign goal. I'm optimizing for conversions, so I'm saying to Google, okay, I want my conversion price to be the lowest possible. So go and find me people that will pretty much definitely opt in. Okay. Yeah, it does spend the ad budget quickly, but that's just the thing, You can do CPA bidding if you want, it's up to you, but you're going to change the goal of your campaign and it's going to optimize it for something that you maybe don't want, So I'm optimizing mine for conversions. I mean, you guys, you can't see the conversions, right? So you might want to just do it with CPA bidding or just with website traffic, Okay, Phoenix 200, how much are you actually spending? How much is your ad budget? Because no views or lack of views, it could be a number of things. Number one, the main thing, it could be your ad budget. If your budget is not high enough, then YouTube is not going to prioritize sending views to your videos, right? Because it all works with a bidding system. So if you're doing maximum campaigns, if you're doing max conversions, then it's going to spend the highest possible amount so that it can compete with all these other people that are bidding on the same videos. If you're just doing CPA bidding, then your bid might be too low. You might have other competitors that have a higher bid, and that means that the view is going to go to those people, right? That's just how Google works. What is best, one keyword targeting or video placements, or both? They both work. I mean, I'm using video placements at the moment because it's highly targeted, I get to choose exactly where I want my ads to show up on exactly what videos. So keywords also work great, but keywords only really work great when you're trying to really scale, when you're spending like $500, $600, $700, $800 a day, and you want to maximize the audience, because the audience with keywords is huge, So you could spend $10,000 on ads a day and still not be able to run out of people to show your ads to. That's how powerful keywords are. So I will be transitioning into a keywords campaign later once I found out my winning ads, and I'm doing that through placements. Hey Buzzy Video, how you doing? I can't change my campaign from leads to website traffic. Do I have to create a new campaign? Yeah, I'd probably suggest that you do that before you spend any more money. Yeah. Okay, so $10 a day, that should be all right to get you some decent amount of traffic, you know. I started mine with $10 a day. I was getting views, I was getting conversions. You need to make sure that you have at least 40 or 50 videos in the placements. You can't really just do it with 1 or 2 videos. It's not going to work. Yeah, you need to make sure that those videos are monetized as well. And the only way to find that out really is to go and watch those actual videos that you're looking to put those placements on and see if there's ads on those videos. Or you can go and use a software like Cartel or TubeSift, and that will tell you which videos are monetized or not. Have you tried solo ads? I tried them back in 2017 and they sucked. Okay, you see, the thing about solo ads is these solo ad vendors, they're constantly sending out their subscribers to people who are buying these solo ads, which means that those subscribers are on multiple different email lists. So they're getting bombarded with emails from maybe 10, 20, 30, 40, 50 different people. And you're having to compete with those people as well. And those people might be better email marketers than you. So in a nutshell, you know, their inboxes are getting raped. So there's a very low chance that they're actually going to open your emails, and that's the problem with solo ads. I don't think they really work anymore, unless you're buying premium solo ads that are going to cost, you know, $1 or $2 per click, you know. So I wouldn't bother with solo ads. I don't really like them. Yeah, it's okay to add new video placements daily. You can do as much as you want, you know. The more the merrier. Yeah, you can use keywords with an audience or topic groupings. It's called layered audiences, but you can use keywords on their own as well. You know, if you want to reach a massive audience, then just use keywords on their own. But if you're still wanting to get more targeting, you can layer it with different audiences and stuff like that. That's correct. Takes about 45 minutes to place videos. Yeah, it takes a lot of research and it takes a lot of stuff that you need to do. Cartel is cloud-based or MarkOP is cloud-based. Can I use Traffic Z with Aurora if you want? Yeah, you can do that. I have an extremely large email list. How should I go about it? If you have an email list, right, and you want to use that email list together with Ministry of Freedom, if you go to that JV page that I gave you before. Okay, here comes the fun part, so I've got to go and find it again. Let me go and grab it for you because I can show you how to do this. And this applies to anybody who actually has an email list. Okay, so I'm going to drop this page in the chat, right? So you guys can go and see this. And you can follow along with me. I mean, if you have an email list, this is definitely something you could do. And you could start making some good money. So you go and grab your link from this part here, and let me just log out so I can show you how this works. I actually did this in a couple of previous videos before, but I'll just give you a recap because it's different. If you want to send to your email list, this is what you need to do. So you come to this page. I've dropped the link in the chat just before. You click on grab your link here. Okay, it's going to open up this. It's going to open up a page in Warrior Plus. This is going to be blue to start off with. You need to go and apply. I'm going to assume that you've done that already. And then if you click on link details, okay, you need to select from this drop down menu, you need to select opt-in form, okay? And then you can send an email. If you have an email list, just send it to this link right here. Okay, and this is going to send people to the beginning of the funnel. Then you've also got these email swipes, right? So you got these email swipes. There's a ton in here. You can go and copy and paste these swipes into your autoresponder. So you've got webinar registration. This is going to be the first ones that you want to do. And then you've got these post-webinar emails as well that you can send out and send to the replay page later. So from the drop down menu, if you want to send to the replay page, you just select replay page here, right? If you have people that have already watched the webinar, they've already watched the replay, they're interested in buying, you just simply choose sales page and it will send them. So you copy this link after you've selected that and you send them to the sales page. Okay, so that's what you can do if you have an email list, right? All right. Okay, so let's get on with the training for today, because I've showed you how to use Google AdWords to send to my offer, right? To my opt-in page via your affiliate link and all that kind of stuff. But you can also use Google AdWords to send to your own offers. Now, in the last live stream that we did, I talked to you about installing a plugin on your WordPress site, right? Or using leadpages.net or using ClickFunnels. It's completely up to you what you choose to do here, right? I'm just going to log in and see if my account is actually still active or not. I think it is. Yes, it is. Okay, so a few different options. Let's start off with the WordPress site. Now, reason why I asked you to install Thrive on your WordPress site is because ultimately what I want you to do is go and create a page that looks something like this. So before we even create our squeeze page, we need to have our own product, right? Does anybody know why we need to have our own product rather than using somebody else's product? Just type your answers in the chat box, okay? Yeah, Kevin, there's already a direct checkout page inside the link. If you go and click on link details, if you want to use this in your own webinar software, you just simply choose select sales page, right? And then this link that you have, instead of going to the opt-in page, it's going to change and it's going to go directly to the sales page here. So this is the link that you can drop in your webinar at the pitch. Okay, if you want to do that, you just simply go and drop that one. Okay, and it will send people to the sales page. All right, anyway, getting back to this statement, yeah. So branding, more conversions, more money, unique branding, you're branding yourself. Exactly, that's exactly what we're doing. And this is something that I touched on in the last live stream, because if you're just sending this to somebody else's product, they're just going to say, oh, thank you so much, thank you very much, because you've effectively, you just sent them a subscriber, a buyer subscriber for free, so they don't have to do any work. Plus, they're the person who's done all this product on their own. So when it comes to them sending out emails later on, that subscriber already knows who they are because they've made this product. Okay, this is a massive golden nugget for those of you that don't know. If you make your own product, you are branding yourself. So that subscriber, when you go out to send offers to your email list later on, they know exactly who you are because they've gone through your product, right? So this is why before we even get into making a squeeze page, before we even get into making YouTube ads, you need to have your own product. Now, this doesn't have to be anything difficult. And in fact, there's some hacks that you can do. I mean, if you go over to Warrior Plus, right, and you just go to, if you just go to top products, okay, so you go to marketplace, you go to top products, what you can do here is, okay, the last 30 days, this is one way that you can do it. You can go and look for the highest converting products in the last, 30 days, or even the last year, You can go and have a look and see which are the best products in the last year. Now, what I suggest you do here is don't look at softwares, okay? So Stomper was a software, Affiliate Robot was a software, I believe this is a software as well. But go and look for an info product, okay? Go and look for an info product that doesn't have a software in there, okay? Now, another thing that you can do, okay, I'll tell you the reason behind this. Go and look for an info product because effectively you can go and buy that product if it's just an info product, and you can go and remake all of the tutorial videos inside of that product in your own words. So you would go through that product, you go and make notes on all of the different videos inside of that product, okay, and then you would go and remake those videos in your own words, okay? There's nothing wrong with doing this. This happens all the time, even in multi billion-dollar companies like Apple and Samsung. You know, Apple came out with the iPhone back in, I don't know, 10 years ago, whenever it was. Samsung came out with a very similar touchscreen smartphone as well, right? Because they just modeled what iPhone did. iPhone ended up suing them. I can't remember if they won or they lost, but since then, Samsung has started leading the smartphone industry, but with this touchscreen smartphone, which effectively they just got from iPhone, right? So there's nothing wrong with doing this. And people do this all the time. It's just called rehashing. So you can go and find a product that's been launched in the past, an info product. Go and take notes on every single one of the videos in the members area. Go and remake it in your own words. That's probably the simplest ever way that you can do this. Now, I have a question for you guys. How many of you guys have bought products in the past? I know that all of you have, but how many of you guys have a huge list of these products that you bought in the past that are just sitting, gathering dust in some virtual hard drive somewhere? Now is the time to make use of those products. Just put a number 2 if you've bought a ton of products in the past, info products, and you have a huge list of these products, right? Yeah, me, tons, I did, right? Now is the chance for you to use those products, but not use those products, not follow what those people are teaching you, but actually recreate what those people are doing in those videos, okay? Yeah, loads of number 2s coming through, and I was the same. When I first got started, I was buying so many products, right? Nothing wrong with that. I think everybody's guilty of doing that. But now is your chance to actually put those products to good use by rehashing those products, right? So if you can go through that list of products that you have, if you can go and find a good product that you have in there, don't use PLR, okay? Well, I guess you can do, but it's not really going to be as good. You can go through those products that you have. Go and find an info product. Now, what I mean by this is just a product that doesn't include any kind of software, because that's going to make it very difficult if you have to recreate that software, right? If it's just an info product, it's just a method teaching you how to do things. Excuse me. Go through that product and just take notes and remake each one of those videos, okay? You could even say if there's like 10 videos in that product and a lot of it's just fluff, you could compact all of those videos into like 5 videos, right? Either way, you're going to have your own product, okay? Make sure you have your webcam on so people can see your face. Make sure that you mention your name at the beginning of every single video so they're familiar with your name, and then just make like 5 or 6 videos recreating that product that you bought, okay? So that's going to be your product. Now, once you have those videos done, you can go and upload them to YouTube, and then you can start putting your members area together, right? Now, a members area, a really simple members area that you can create is inside of Thrive. So if you've installed Thrive on your dashboard, okay, if you've already done this, you went over to Fiverr and you've got somebody to install this on your dashboard, you're going to have Thrive inside of here. Now, all you need to do at this point is just go to Pages and just click on Add New. Okay, just click on Add New. Now, my WordPress site is a little bit sluggish because I have so many plugins on here, but it's just going to add up. It's just going to make a new page. Now, you can go and call this page whatever you want your product to be. So I could just call this Siphon Method or something like that. Whatever I want. I don't know if I've even spelled Siphon right. I didn't. Okay. So I could just call my product Siphon Method. Once you've done that, you just click on Publish. Okay. Okay. Once you've updated and it's all finished spinning around and everything, just click on Launch Thrive Architect. Okay. I'm assuming you've already got this Thrive plugin on your website, or if you're using OptimizePress or something else, that's fine. You know, if you have ClickFunnels, even better, because it's very easy to make a members area inside of ClickFunnels, and that's effectively what we're doing right now. So you can go and just load up any members area template in ClickFunnels and just do the same. Right, if you're using Thrive, then it's going to load up a page like this. What you want to do is click on this cloud button here on the right hand side to change the template. Now, the template that we're going to use is this one here. It's called Video Course. So just click on there to expand the set, and it's this very first one here. Okay, so click on there and click on choose template. Right, once this is finished loading up, you'll be able to customize all of this. You can go and change this headline, you can go and change the logo, and then to add in your videos, you just click on this video, you go and drop in your URL. Now this one would be the welcome video. So after you've uploaded all your videos to YouTube, you just go and grab the URLs from those videos and just paste it in there. Same with each one of these. Now this is a little bit more tricky because this actually opens up in a Lightbox. So I think it's been a while since I did this, but there's a way that you can do this. Let me have a look here. There's a way that you can do this. Yeah, okay, I think here. Maybe not. Alright, I can't remember how to do this, but either way, you could just, instead of having this open up in a pop-up in a Lightbox, if you can figure out how to do that, then you could just drop in your YouTube video here. So instead of having this block here, you could just go to this add element section over here, and you could go and grab a video from here and just drag that in instead. So you delete all of this stuff in here, and then where it says insert video, then you could just drop your training number 1 video URL from here. You just drop that URL in here and it will show up in here. And you can see the similarities between this page and my page right here. All I did was just edit that page and put it in here. Okay, so this is going to be your members area. This is where you want to go and add all of your training videos inside of here. Once you have that ready, then we're going to be ready to make our squeeze page so we can start collecting subscribers, right? And that's what we're going to do in tomorrow's video. So your homework for today, and it's quite a lot of homework actually, is go find a product on Warrior Plus, or go and find one from your hard drive that you bought in the past, and go and remake the videos and just add in like 5 videos here. This is going to be your training course, okay? So you're going to be teaching people something in your own words. Once you have all those videos done, upload them to YouTube and then add them into this page like I just showed you. Okay, that's going to be today's homework. This is going to take you, this will probably take you quite a long time. Okay, I'm not going to lie. This is probably going to take you 4 or 5 hours to get all of this together. Okay, but this is what it's going to take in order for you to start making money, right? So that kind of concludes the training for today's call. If you guys have got any questions, then put your questions into the chat box right now. Okay. I'm going to spend the next 5 minutes going through your questions. So if you've got any burning questions, just drop them in now. You can hear Montgomery has started. There you go. He started kicking off. Okay, Elvin saying, what about software products? If you can create a software, go ahead. Do that. And just make a members area with your software in there. That's fine. Okay, so David's saying, I'm halfway through making a 4-video course. It's all written up. Just got to shoot the videos. Perfect. Yeah, you got a head start there then. Okay, 5-step videos. Yeah, that's all you need to do. Can we redo your training videos? If you want to do that, that's fine. I mean, when I made this free training, I didn't copy anybody else's videos. What I did is I documented my journey. So I was I was brand new to affiliate marketing when I made these videos, and I was getting faced with roadblock after roadblock after roadblock, and I didn't have anybody to ask, how can I do this, you know? So I had to figure it all out on my own. So I documented the solution to that roadblock, and I made a quick 5-minute video, and that's what these videos are all about. But if you want to go and copy them, that's fine if you want to do that. What's wrong with Lightbox? I don't know. It's been a long time since I did that page, and I've kind of forgotten how to do that. So you could go and figure that out on your own. That's fine. Or if you just want to drop your videos straight in there, that's also fine. How can we make these training videos? I just told you. Okay, go and rewatch this video. Go and watch the replay after this and find out how to do it, because I've explained everything in this video. You really need to pay attention when you're on these live calls with me, because I throw things at you very quickly and you need to take notes, right? Will we be making a sales page? No, this is just for building up your email list, okay? You can make a sales page later on if you want, but this is just a pure list building exercise, right? Okay, Lisa, if you did purchase Done For You Suite 2.0, I added the bonuses in as soon as I woke up. I forgot to do it last night, so you'll need to go through and check your bonuses again. They will be in there right now. Are you sure the creator of this product we're rehashing won't get sore? No, because everybody does this. Even at my level, when we're creating products, you know, a lot of us are just rehashing stuff and nobody really cares, you know. As long as you can make... As long as when you are rehashing, this is one principle that I have, is you improve on the original product, okay? You take what was done in the original product, you improve on it, okay? That is my golden rule right here. Okay, if you want to use a spokesperson, you can do, but you need to make sure that he says that his name is your name, okay? Because this is all about branding, right? How do we get around income proof? I don't think you need any income proof if you're just making some training. You only really need income proof if you're making a sales page, and we're not making a sales page right now. Yep. Would you accept that we use Aurora 2.0 to sell your Ministry of Freedom training? If you want to do that, just go and apply for your link. You know what to do, right? So all the launch Jocund videos. Yeah, if you want to do that, that's fine. How about Max Funnels? I don't know what you're referring to there. If you want to rip off Max Funnels and clone it, you can do that if you want. If you know how to do that, that's fine. A4 pad always at the ready. Very good. I salute you, sir. I use Engage Bay. What do you think of it? Never heard of it. Sorry. But if it works for you, go ahead and use it. My microphone went bad, and so I just got a Shure SM7B like yours. But it's real heavy. What brand of boom arm are you using? Okay, I just bought a new boom arm. It's called Samson. What you can do, actually, there's two things on the back of your microphone. There's one that's called a low-end filter. So you can just go and do some YouTube research on an SM7B and see how to use that low-end filter, because that will cut out the heaviness of it, right? How do we use this to build an email list exactly? Stay tuned to these live calls and you'll find out. Okay, I've rewatched every one of these live streams. Well done. How's the house coming along? Okay, they're still building. I mean, in Bali, the corona thing is not as bad as it is here, so everybody's still working. They've finished landscaping. They're starting to make the foundations of the house now, but it's going to take another 8-9 months at least until it's finished, so still a long time to wait. You should see how many times that happens in Warrior Plus over. Yeah, it happens a lot. Would you suggest the website we're creating be on our own name, or is it better to use an MMO related domain name? Use it in your own name, because you're going to be branding yourself. So buy a domain name that has your name in it, okay, and then go and use that. All right, Elvin, you can't, unless you're going to remake this software, you can't just go and use somebody else's software and give people free access to it. It doesn't work like that, okay? You can't do that. You can get into trouble if you actually just go and do that. That is called product theft, okay? You can't do that. If you want to use somebody else's product, you need to go and remake it in your own words, or you need to go and develop that software, okay? You need to go and pay somebody to go and redevelop it. That's fine if you want to do that, but you can't just stick somebody else's software on your page. That's product theft. You can't do that. That's below the belt. Waiting for a few days now for approval for my affiliate link from Brendan after buying Aurora 2.0. Okay, what have you put in your notes? You need to go and make sure that you make it clear in the notes what you're applying for and why you're applying for it, right? How much does it cost me to get Pinterest accounts in Aurora 2.0? Go and watch the training. It's all explained inside of there, okay? I'm not going to repeat it here. You obviously haven't gone and watched the training there, so go and do that now. All right, okay, I see what you're talking about, Elvin. Yeah, if it does the same thing as ClickFunnels and it makes members areas, go ahead and use that. That's fine, yeah? Go ahead and use that. Okay, you mentioned that if we got better access to Lockdown Formula, we could review the product. Would you consider giving us a code for affiliate approval like you have done with MOF? Yeah, just say, I got this as a bonus. You can go and write that. I mean, I'm approving pretty much everyone who's applying to be an affiliate for Lockdown Formula anyway, because I don't really agree with a lot of these vendors who just don't approve people, because I think that the more affiliates I have, the merrier. The better it's going to sell. I don't really care about the stats, the conversion rates on my launches. I'm not one of these pussies who cries whenever the conversion rate is lower than 12%. I don't really care, as long as I'm getting sales. So I'm going to be approving everybody. Yeah, there's plenty of page builders out there. You can go and use any one of those. I mean, I'm just giving you a few examples of ones that I've had experience with, So if you have an alternative page builder out there that you want to use, go ahead and use that. That's absolutely fine, if you're comfortable with that. Yeah, I don't really know what's going on with Aurora 2.0. This is Brendan who's relaunched it, so I don't know. I was in on the original Aurora 1.0 launch, and I know exactly how Aurora 1.0 works, but I don't really know how Aurora 2.0 works. You need to go and ask Brendan about that, because me and Brendan, we're no longer working together. All right, Michael, go and reapply. I've been approving everybody who's been putting notes when they apply to promote, okay? If you don't put any notes, I don't approve you, okay? Because it shows that you're not willing to put any kind of effort into applying for your link, and it shows that you're probably not going to put effort into promoting it either. So go and cancel and then reapply and make sure that you put a note. Do you have creatives for MOF? Yeah, I have a ton of videos you can use. So if you go back to that JV page, I dropped you the link. You can see current ads, right? These are all different ads that I've created. You can go ahead and you can use these, okay? So I got cold traffic ads in here, 1, 2, 3, 4. I've also got retargeting as well. You can go ahead and use. Yeah, so those are the creatives that you got access to. I'm going to be adding more ads in there later on, but I haven't made any more yet. All right, guys, we're kind of running out of time now, so I'm going to shut this down in just a second. Yeah, it's difficult to get in touch with support for Brendan's products. Sorry about that. There's nothing much I can do about that. You're just going to have to keep trying. Okay, cool. Paul, thanks for the heads up. Thanks for the shout out. Appreciate it. No, I don't have any banners because I'm not using Facebook ads. I'm just using YouTube ads. So I don't have any banners. If you want to go make your own, that's absolutely fine. All right, John, you can go ahead and create that whole course if you want to go and sell that. But what you can do, and this is what I did when I first started off, I created this whole launch jacking course, but I didn't have an email list at the time. So what I did is I made like a light version, like an introduction of my full course, and I just had like 3 or 4 videos in there. And that's what I gave away for free to build my list. Now in the last video in that light course, I talked about the full course, and I said, okay, if you're interested in learning more about this method, then there's a button down below that's going to take you through to a sales page where you can buy the full course. Okay, so that's what you can do in the final video of your light course. Okay, go ahead and do that. All right. All right, I'm going to shut this down now, guys. So if you got any questions, just go and put a comment in the comments section of the replay version of this video later on. So as always, thank you so much for joining the call. Let me go and have a quick look and see what time tomorrow's call is going to be. All right, I don't have anything on tomorrow because it's Sunday for me. So, and I've already paid this guy. So I'll probably do the call at 6 p.m. Eastern tomorrow. Okay. Now I'm going to go and set this call up straight away, so you can go and set the reminder for that call. It's going to be 6 p.m. EST tomorrow. So thanks guys for joining the call, and I'll speak to you later. Take care. See ya.